Well, hello, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good hump day. Wednesday it is. Uh, how y'all been doing? I've been doing okay. Just feeling like that little pussy cat being pushed into a little corner. Yeah. So, hey, Munchie, soul sister. Thank you for sharing me out. King of Chaos, you too. Thank you so much. I just adore you guys. Red Rooster is in the house. Hello, Leslie. Hello. So, we're going to talk about a few things today. Janelle just went live and she said a few things, and I just thought I would kind of expound on those things. And she's going to come up on panel, and I believe Indie Mom is going to come up on panel. So I want y'all to welcome our guest, Indie Mom.
Hi there.
Hey,
You hear me okay?
I hear you great, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I figured, uh, sorry, I'm trying to take a last puff off my cigarette. I figured, Janelle said a few things, but I've been wanting to go live for a couple of days, but I held off because, just it wasn't the proper time. And so let me get sitting at my computer so I can see the chat and make sure I see when if Janelle comes up. I'll let her hold
She's
on.
on the phone. She had a quick phone call, so she'll be in here shortly. Hey, everybody.
Okay, I got to get everything situated because I was hearing you through the computer and I didn't want it to do
Oh,
that, do that screaming in your ear. So,
yeah.
okay, let me see. Everybody's in. Jolene. Hey, Jolene. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Just me, sunshine. Haven't seen you in a long time, girl. So, Larry made me a coffee for the event. Welcome to our circus. So, I hope y'all brought y'all's popcorn and your Coca Cola if you drink Coke. Now, if you're like me, I'm just having a coffee and water because I'm on a strict diet. Right, Indie Mom?
That's right.
And for those of you who have not seen me in a while, I will do my big reveal when I'm ready. You guys know I like to pop in here and there, so I do show my face. Um, so, yeah, I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm feeling great, and I'm getting healthy, and doing really good. And it's been 3 months. 3 months. So, discipline is what I call it. Discipline,
Hmm.
right, sis? Discipline.
That's right.
Oh, she dropped off. Oh, no. Okay, I'll wait on her to come back up. So, yeah, I've been on a carnivore diet. I have went to my my every 3 months checkup, and my A1C is coming down. I'm almost to the point where I can get off all of my meds, and that's wonderful. And really, just me sunshine. So yeah, I float around too. I'm all over the place. Really, um, I watch a lot because I'm not a huge chatter anyway. I watch a lot, and then I am interested, and I just watch, something to listen to or whatever. But I really don't get involved. That's kind of how I've been everywhere that I've went, in all the years. And, even though you can do that, thank you, King. Thank you, guys. Um, Even though that's, you do that and you stay to yourself, it's, me and Indie Mom have known each other for 4 years now, been together, friends, never gotten, apart from each other, no fighting, no backstabbing. Um, and nowhere in these communities where, except for CWC, are you going to find us being brought up into anything, really, right? I mean, that's just the way it's been. That's the truth. I don't get into everybody's business. I don't go and chat in everybody's community post. I reserve my opinion a lot of times, just because I feel like sometimes, if you can't say nothing nice about somebody or to somebody, then why say it at all? I don't understand people that, even though they are no longer friends, or someone went over to support this person and so you got mad and you didn't consult that person first. And no, I don't do that. I don't do that. Everybody can go where they want. I've always been like that, even with my chatters. Go where you want. I'll probably see you around and I'll be like, hey, what's up? I'll just come on here and talk and make friends and have fun. Yes, I did go after Drones Are Eagles. I sure did. And, that's been squashed, and I changed the name of this channel. I've moved on. It's done. And I haven't went against anybody or after anybody. I haven't trolled anybody. Um, I haven't talked about people's looks. I haven't talked about the religion, even though this is being said that we have. And so I beg to differ. I just get tired of sitting in the background and not saying anything, you know, uh, and just because you rant and rave every day because you're so tired of the shit, but yet you're the one that won't relent and won't be quiet and move on about it. Just move on.
Yes.
Just move on. Hey, sis, you back?
Hey. Yeah, sorry.
That's okay. So, I noticed that I think it was yesterday where TH came on and she brought us up again, um, in the fact that we should apologize. She says we haven't apologized to her yet.
No.
And I'm like, well, number one, I didn't know I needed to apologize. Thank you, Leslie. I love you too. um, exactly, Red. So, you know, we both are the type, we're not well, I'm not a confrontational person. I've never really seen you to be either until, you get kind of pushed. Even though you've always been straight out with people, just straight out.
Very. Yep.
I'm more of the person who will kind of slowly go into it, not unless I think I've been pushed or, I'm whatever and I confront a person. I have really tried, and you have too, and so has Janelle,
Yeah.
to be quiet and sit back. And the onslaught of things that are being said, and the lies is so mean to me. I just feel like no matter what, if I'm friends with you and I've been friends with you and you have told me secrets, okay, and you and me break up being friends and you go somewhere, I am not ever going to say those things.
No, you take your friends' secrets with yours.
Yeah. I mean, that is not a friend. You were never a friend to begin with.
No.
Especially if you turn around and you're acting and calling names. Now, I'm just going to put it out there. It's just unladylike, let's say. I just don't get in. I never have gotten in to calling people names. If I need to call you, I will call you by your name or your avatar. I'm not going to, call you by, uh, uh, like they're doing Janelle Snell and,
Well, and I don't agree with everybody calling her 2 feet either, but
no, I don't.
I
I
can't
never
make them
called Tiffany
stop.
that. I have never called Tiffany that.
I haven't
So
either.
my thing is that, you sit there and you generalize your statements to cover a blanket of people. And what's happening is those people over there look at us all like that's what we've done when we haven't been a part of that.
No.
And so I don't, for someone who comes on daily, and I'm like Munchie said, I have abandonment issues. And when I get used to sitting around with my popcorn and my coffee watching, which I don't eat popcorn anymore either, so I can't say that. But anyway, when I sit down and eat my hamburger patty, but I don't, whenever you constantly say you're leaving, but yet you come back raging every day. And really what's happening is, you're pissed off because you can't speak on Swiss.
Yeah.
That's what's wrong. You're pissed off because you can't
I
speak
agree.
on Swiss. And so now all the focus is on Janelle. But do you remember that you yourself, TH, was just caught in lies about me and Indie Mom that we proved?
Yeah.
Like when you said I was on mushrooms and I get high all the time and all that shit, right? Remember that? Hey, gorgeous. Hey. Okay, you can talk. Okay. Hey, girl. So, hello. Let me take a drink of this coffee. Woo!
I hope I don't get confused. Dang it.
Well, and my thing is, Butchie, yes. I'm not a psychologist. However, I've been in the mental health world for many years. And I would say that from my observation, and this is nothing, to out of the way to be mean or anything, but however, I do feel like there's some depression going on there. And I could clearly see why. If you
I
want me to
agree.
point out some things, I can point out some things. Number one, why don't you, have your husband buy you some pretty clothes and y'all take pictures together and go out with each other? Not for YouTube, for yourself. For yourself. I mean, me and my husband, we get dressed up and go out. That's normal stuff. I don't care that I'm fat. I'll still go. Hey, Becca. Hey, my girl. So,
Am I in the house?
uh-oh, you're breaking up.
Oh, am I breaking up?
There you go. You sound great there.
Okay.
It's doing that muffled thing again.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Sunshine.
Just mute while y'all.
Look, honey, I shaved my bushes. Don't be in there. Oh, but I just want to say, yeah, I think that there's some things going on there, and look, I don't hate nobody. I don't. However, there are a couple of people that I dislike because of the things that have been said, the nasty things that I see going on behind the scenes, in the scenes. I'm just like, what? Are you kidding me? You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is so childish to do. Just, you spend all your time commenting and going over and running over, seeing posts and this and that. I see it too, but yet she said today people are talking about her and Ellen's finances. Matter of fact, she mentioned Janelle. And it's like, no, ma'am, that hasn't been seen nowhere in weeks.
No, I haven't seen it anywhere, and I see Janelle's comments all the time.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I switched it to the other, like, the default. But no, it's that last one that we did where we said we weren't going to speak on her, or no, when she said if people didn't speak on her, whatever, I don't think it was extended to me, but I still, acted like it was. But I really haven't been saying shit other than when I keep seeing things being said about me. It is kind of hard to not finally say something,
Well, sure. The thing is don't take my kindness or my silence as a weakness.
Exactly.
The deal was, don't bring us up. You've brought us up on 2 different occasions, TH. 2. Now, why? Why? So, and then now you want us to apologize? For what? What have I done to you lately? Right? That's my question. Prove to me where I've said things about your religion. Okay?
Or your husband,
or your
children.
husband, or your children, for that matter. And all you do, TH, is you go into fight mode for everybody and try to gain people up on Janelle. But yet you turn around and say, I'm tired of people talking about me. I'm tired of people judging me for being a parent and this and that and this and that. But yet you sit right there and you judged Janelle the whole time, talked about her daughter, calling Janelle a whore. What is that? So you want respect, but yet you don't give it, right? And then when we come over here, you say we're all ganging up on you. That it takes 20 of us to come up and do a panel. No, it takes 3 of us, because we've done sat back and listened and listened and listened and listened. So
Exactly, we really have. Is this where see, apparently there was a comment made that Indy has a husband, why does she need help? Well, Tiffany, you have a husband. Why do you need help from Ellen? And it's as simple as that. Like, make it make sense. That's hypocrisy right there. And not only that, freaking Indy didn't steal from Tiffany ever. So, just
look, that's just crazy. That's crazy.
I've had to speak about finances, so let's make them true. I just spoke about it.
Well, I just, in my heart of hearts, my thing is, when you sit there and rage like that every day, something is not right and you're not happy. And for me, all I ever want to see is for people to be happy, regardless of who it is.
Mel, can you read Lou's comment and talk on that for a minute? Because that's another thing that we were accused of, and she's doing it to other people.
Oh, let me see. Okay. TH is always saying my name, especially about my looks, after she bashes herself on live. I asked, please stop. Nope. And I didn't do anything but didn't want to mod. I lost my Hannah. Oh, I'm sorry. Last summer, and I was broken. I didn't need nor want issues. Then I hear Oh, Lou takes too many pills to remember. Wow. Well,
That me too. She says that about me as well.
that's it's like I don't know who Hannah is to you,
Her
Lou.
best friend. I'm pretty sure it was her best friend.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, if I lost my best friend, and I have several best friends that I call best friends,
Yeah.
I would be heartbroken, and I would probably want a Valium and to smoke a bowl.
Mhm.
I mean, who doesn't want to forget? I know that when I lost my mom and I lost my dad, my son, it was the same way. So, that's sad when people say that and they don't know what's going on behind the scenes. It's horrible.
Well, I know we were accused of like talking about her looks, which is another thing that I've never done, except, and I've said this 3 times now, and I'm going to say it again, when I tried to reach out to her behind the scenes and said something that I did apologize for. And I am sorry I said it. But it's the only time I've made fun of her body. And I really didn't even make fun of it, to be honest. I just called her a name.
Right. Well, not to say that's okay by any means. However, she had before that talked about us.
Right.
Talked about me, especially being a lard ass, can't see my eyes because my face is so fat. All this,
that
whatever.
comment had nothing to do with anything about you rolling around with her and
No,
cutting up or something, she said.
No, I don't know what she was talking about because I've got that recorded and she did not say that.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I think too, King. And I mean, look, I'm just going to be serious. Take a fucking Valium and sit down.
Yeah.
And enjoy the motherfucker. I mean, I'm sorry that I have to be so brass about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I get tired of fucking hearing that you're on benzos. You're on benzos. Who the fuck ain't on benzos? Most people are on benzos. I'm on benzos. Are you going to come after me because of that? Well, go ahead. Go ahead.
Debbie's on benzos. Like, there's plenty of people who said, but why do they feel I have to share every single thing in my life?
You don't.
Because they're entitled.
Well, like TH would say, they're entitled.
That's
You're
right.
entitled. I'm entitled. You're entitled. Everybody's fucking entitled except for her.
Can we please bring the pedestal back? I kind of miss on that pedestal.
Yeah, well, I had it first. You can have it.
Okay.
Get up on the high horse.
I'll take the high horse, but I like the pedestal.
Munchie had the red carpet for us too.
Oh.
Yeah. Hey, just one Sue. Hey, Eddie.
Yeah, hey, like, everybody.
Listen, guys. Now, I'm not saying that to, a drug addict. However, there are a lot of drug addicts, ex-drug addicts who are mentally needing that help. And there is nothing wrong with receiving help for that. So, I'm so over the benzo thing. I've been friends with Janelle for a long time. Nobody even knows that because we've never talked about it. However, I've never heard her benzoed out. Okay? And if I did, I wouldn't fucking come on here and tell you about it. Right? Because it's none of your damn business. She's my friend. Plain and simple.
Oh, thank you, Munchie.
Oh, thank you, Munchie. Oh, coffee to myself. Hold on, girl. Let me play my jingle for you. Let me find it.
Where the honey bees at? Where my bees at?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down the road, back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Thank you, Munchie.
I love your little song singing.
You know who made that for me? KFC made that for me a long time ago.
Yep, she sure did.
She made that for me, and I sure do miss my daughter. I miss her. That's my
Oh,
YouTube
she
daughter.
texted me last week too.
Did she?
Yeah, I meant to tell you what's going on, so remind me.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're supposed to talk about it. See?
Yeah, we never did.
Right, King. Benzos are scheduled for med, low abuse potential. Right. The issue with benzos is dependence, not drug seeking behaviors. Right. I don't care. She's paying her bills. Lou is mooching on the gun. I don't care what Janelle is doing or not doing. She shows up for life. No BS. Shake my head. Nervous breakdown is not money. What's on there? You dropped your basket 3 times? What do you mean you dropped your basket 3 times? Yeah, look, I don't listen. I've never been the kind of person who sat back and judged another one for the money in their pocket, how they got it, talking about someone's past, bringing it up to shove it in their face. This is what you did. This is whatever. I talk about the here and now, and that's all I care about. And you're paying your bills. Doesn't bother me what you do. I'm not judging nobody.
Hey, I'll be
I'll-
right back. Eddie's
Okay.
wanting to come up, so I'm going to post the link in Discord real quick.
Well, Eddie, wait just a second, Eddie, because I'm fixing to play some commentary.
The commentary.
Hey, Kimmy.
Hey! Oh no, you're back in the ER with your back? Wow. I'm so sorry, girl. I hope you can. Oh, and it's from last week, isn't it? Just want an X-ray. Terrible withdrawal for people. Yeah. Look, Red. I'm not. That's what I'm saying. People can overdo it. However, if you're like watched and monitored, like I am, most people are when they're on drugs of that nature. Like for me, I only get so many a month. It's PRN, meaning only when needed, take when needed. And so it's I don't have a dependency. Now, did I used to? Yes, I used to have a dependency to Klonopin years ago when my mother died and I needed something for anxiety. And they helped me until I realized I was, even though I was prescribed 3 a day and I was taking 3 a day, it was not helping at all with my anxiety. It was through the roof. I suffered. What'd you say, baby? You're breaking up. Janelle? Hello?
Her circle's moving.
Oh, it's moving? Okay, well, I don't know
Like
what's
little
happening.
noises, but nothing's coming out.
Yeah, listen, I take it. Listen, if I know I'm going on a long trip, I'm going to take a Valium. If I know that my insomnia has kept me up for 3 days and I am, on edge and I need sleep, then I'll take a Valium and I'll go lay down and I will sleep. It's for if I find my anxiety, going through the roof because of things that I cannot control. Because that's a lot of what anxiety is fear of not being able to be in control. And I think I saw Quick Vic coming here, didn't I, sis?
Yeah.
Okay, hey, baby. My Valium are 10 milligram, And so it's not. I'm just going to say this. If I was to take a Xanax, it would knock me out. Okay. I've taken Xanax one time and it knocked me out. And I can't do that. I can't be knocked out like that. I just can't. Um, so that's what I've talked about for years, Lou. Yeah.
The first time I was ever on Xanax is the day of my son's funeral, and I don't hardly remember it.
Well, that's what they're claiming against Janelle, is that because she supposedly is on benzo, she don't remember what she tells anybody.
Well,
Well,
not all benzos do that to you, though.
not all benzos do that, and not only that, but I have memory issues. How many times have I had to call you over certain things? And very personal things, I might add, that
Right.
we won't get into. But yet, you've been there to hold me up and say, no, Mel, this is what day it was. And I cried and cried thinking, how could I forget that?
Yeah.
But it happens. It does happen. I don't remember everything I've told you, you know.
Okay, sorry about that. Hopefully this works better. The Wi-Fi,
Yeah,
like I said, the Wi-Fi is so weird. I'm to the other. Oh, I am. Okay. Well, just let me know
e-
if it sounds weird.
exactly, Munchie. I medicate. However, I'm not addicted. Um, And, for the record, I really can't stand when people go around accusing people of doing things. You know, it's just so petty because we're all grown here. We're all grown. And if you take Klonopin or you take Xanax like Debbie does, then that's what you need. But, you know, does that mean it's okay for her to sit over there and wish death, literally, on SG? Y'all like that? I mean, y'all sit there and say y'all don't like what SG said and what she said in the past and all this about the suicide troll and all this, but yet y'all will sit and chat in Debbie's where she is literally saying and wishing death on someone. And you laugh and think it's funny. You laugh. Yeah, it's funny.
Isn't that what?
Mm, mm,
Disgusting.
mm, mm, mm. You know, that's so. And what's so sad is that through all my years on YouTube, I've had certain things said about me. I've had people put my son's face up, my mom's face up, you know, all kinds of stuff. But I never talk about it, except when I need to use it as an example, like now. I just don't talk about it. I don't go on and on and on for years talking about it. You have to some point say to yourself, people are mean on this internet. People are mean and they say mean shit. But I have a wall up. I'm like a duck, Hank. That shit just goes on my back and it runs right off. I don't care what you think about me. I'm very, very secure in my skin. Very secure. So anyway, let's see if I can pull this up, guys. Let me see. My
Yes.
computer's been acting kind of crazy, so um, uh, well, oh, there it goes. Okay, let me see. It's taking a minute for it to load for some reason, but we'll see what I can find.
Have you played it back to see if it worked?
Well,
on Munchie's backup channel, I think she posted it.
That's what I was getting ready to say. If nothing else, go to Munchie's.
I got it. Let me see.
Okay.
It's going to be if we can hear it or not. I'm going to have to mute and then unmute this and play it, and then I'll have to mute. Yeah, it's a lot, so y'all just bear with me. Okay, let me mute here.
In her sobriety and whatever, and that's a good thing, right? So that's why I try not to bring her up or mention her or anything, because honestly, just because people don't see each other or they don't see eye to eye or whatever, doesn't mean that they have to be the topic of discussion, right? And sometimes people, they don't like to be brought up, and I think she's like that. I think she doesn't like to be brought up. Hence, when I recorded a small clip from one of her lives, that was the impression I got. So I'm not bringing her up in a negative way. I'm just bringing her up because it was her post that a lot of people were commenting on, including myself once I seen it. So this really has nothing to do with her, okay? And I wish her the best nonetheless, and I hope that she continues to do her best and stays happy, and seems like she's doing very well. I mean, even since the last time when she had come in here, it seems like she's doing very well. So I'm really happy for her. And
who is she talking about?
I'm not sure.
Say
I missed the beginning.
Okay. I think she was talking about Net. I'm not sure.
Oh.
And no, I didn't call her anything else. Her name is Net. Okay. There you go. I want to read off that my fair use. Where's it at? Okay, disclaimer, I do not own the following audio video clips. However, I have altered them in compliance with the fair use guidelines. It's being used for commentary and educational purposes only, and opinions may vary. And I do have it sped up in case you think it's too fast. I might be able to slow it down a little bit. So I think in the beginning she's talking about Net, and we'll keep going.
Okay.
I hope it continues. And why in the whole hell? I think now going on her backup page, she starts first of all talking about Marcy. That's first of all. Hi, Letty. Hi, Trump's baby. She starts talking about Marcy, one of the best people. Okay, that's first of all. That woman, let me tell you something, has not ever anything.
What did I wait? Who talked about Marcy?
I don't know.
What in the hell? I feel like
that you talked to Marcy, saying that you went at Marcy some way. And Crazy Court's
she had me blocked.
comment. Say Crazy Court. Speaking of Crazy Court, there's Crazy Court.
Well, the only reason I was just surprised because I looked under my other account and Marcy had me blocked, and I was just surprised to see her refer to me as snail with a snail emoji. Like, I don't know, it was just a little. Maybe I it might not have been. It might have been not nice. I don't even want to go there with the Mercy situation. I'll leave that for another on my channel. I just want to live and let live, but it seems other people don't want to.
Right. Well, I've learned on YouTube to just let shit go. I do not me and Indie Mom have never been ones to get into bashing people, talking shit, stuff like that. I mean, we really try to keep it like in our lane. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nobody to go after. If people want to make a video on me, then I'm going to go over there and like the video and laugh with them. I might not agree with it. It might hurt my feelings a little bit, but you know what? What can I do? This is YouTube. It's going to fucking happen. It's going to fucking happen. I mean, but at least I can laugh at it. I don't have to sit there and cry over it. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna fucking cry over it. I'll just put it to you honestly. I'm not. That's just not. I don't do that. Yeah, no, Court, we're not. No, we wasn't. We wasn't anyway. What I was trying to say was explain to Janelle exactly what Tiffany was talking about.
I
You
was
know,
confused. I forgot
because
to comment.
Tiffany was the one. Hold on, guys.
We're holding on. Thank you, Lou. That is what I shall be doing. And actually, no, Cord, I was just trying to, in my live earlier, I don't know if you heard it before this, but I was actually just trying to, I said, wanted to thank you for what you said.
Oh, going back to who she was just talking about in the very beginning, that was Courtney. She was talking to Courtney.
Oh, interesting.
So, I mean, that's the thing, is why bring up people that, don't even come to your chat, you know? Why are you putting yourself in it? I just don't get it. She thinks it's okay, like, to go for everybody, fight everybody off for her and Ellen and everybody else against Janelle. Just because Janelle commented. And it's like, no, hold up just a second. We have a right to speak too. Yep.
Like I said,
So,
yeah. Well, thank you for that.
somewhere I hit pause. Hold on.
So Janelle made a comment, I'm not going to argue with you, and about you can keep slandering. Hey, Diane, do you not know what the definition of slander is, Snaily? Because the definition of slander is to say false comments that are not opinions. You say false things on purpose to ruin a person's reputation, their status, things like that. It's another form of defamation. Look it the fuck up, bitch. I do not slander you, ho.
Yeah, you do. You actually just called yourself out, Tiffany.
Wow. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can't see your own self. Because you have to blame somebody else and look at somebody else and, point the finger at somebody else. But you can't see that you've been doing it too all along. And it's right here. It's right here on recording where she's called you and slandered your name.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, Court said, was she talking shit about her earlier in the live?
No. Matter of fact, she came on saying this has to do with what Marcy said in courts, and me and Courtney have had our dealings in the past, whatever. But I wish her well, and all this nice stuff. It was nice stuff. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. And then she went on to talk about Janelle, and I'm thinking, well, why are you worried about it? Why are you over at courts commenting in Courtney's? And thank you, Courtney, for saying what you said. I really, you put it into perspective, and you said it in a nice way. However, you told her, hey, don't, this isn't a Janelle fest. We're not fixing to bash Janelle. If anything, look at your own self in the mirror, Tiffany. You're sitting there, you hate being called names, but you're calling Janelle a name. So, how do two wrongs make a right? That's what I'm saying. How do two wrongs make a right?
Yep, that's true.
How's it okay for you to call names whenever you hate being called those names? And I haven't called you those names. You called me names.
Mm-hmm.
You called me names, Tiffany. And you know what? Maybe, just maybe, you hurt my feelings. But do you think that I would tell you that? No. Because, no. You're not going to get to me like that, because I'm going to tell you what, if I get been out of shape over something someone says, I will check myself first. If I've done something wrong, then that's between me and God, and I will deal with it and deal with it personally, not on YouTube. I don't do that. I don't go to YouTube and put all my business out on my community posts.
Nope.
Never have I done that. Maybe I'll start, but I've never done that. You know? So, but you do, Tiff. You do. And then you delete. You know, you go in and you say stuff, then you delete it.
And wonders why people record it.
And then you wonder why people record it, because essentially, I'm going to use your word, Janelle, since everybody wants to make fun of you for saying it. Essentially, you're the one. You're the one who don't stand by your convictions.
Gotta say them and delete them.
I've sat and watched and went and researched, just for my own curiosity, to see how long this has been going on with you, Tiffany. And you know what I found. Nothing has changed. Nothing. If anything, it's gotten a little bit worse. And my thing is you want everyone to stop. You want to leave YouTube. Well, leave YouTube. Leave YouTube. I mean, if I were you, I would just focus on the makeup. I mean, we've even complimented you on that, but you can't take that, can you? You cannot take it, can you? Because you don't believe enough in yourself. Do you know what you could have if you just did your own thing? And focus the amount of time that you put into the energy that you put on here, yelling and raging at people and being all upset. You could put that into your makeup. You do a great job. But no, you don't do that. And it's like, that's, you know, I feel bad for you. I do. I just feel bad for you. I just, I want to see everybody succeed.
Yeah, I do too.
But when you're constantly bashing other people, you're so worried about what other people are doing, you need to just sweep around your own doorstep. Like Nepatrish said today, I don't know if anybody saw her post, but you might want to look that up. Okay, hold on.
I tell the truth. The problem is that now that Melissa came out and told her truth, which is very similar to mine, not identical, but very similar, however people want to say it. Now you're looking at her, and now you want to be Melissa. It's not only Melissa. Then she wants to start talking about Carrie Ann. You gotta be out your bad ass mind, Janelle. Did you forget when you were talking about Carrie Ann? When you were saying that your owner over there, hey Mister, you were saying that your owner wanted you to block Carrie Ann because how dare she in someone else's chat and that she didn't need to be your mod, and that you were having all these questions about her because why would she do this and why would she do that and why is she over here, and oh my god, man, you are pathetic. And the first thing you do when you get back in SP's good graces is tell her that you are so sorry because it was your friends who made you dislike her.
I don't think I said it exactly like that. And I took full accountability at the end, saying I should have just did what I needed to do and made that opinion for myself, not listen to everyone else. That's why I'm trying.
Hey, Scal.
Trying to make opinions for myself, not what others think.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, people want to talk about the flip-flopping, and it's like, if anything, I see people over there flip-flopping like goldfish that just jumped out of the fucking fish tank. Mm-hmm. I ain't never seen so many flip-floppers, and they want to talk about us over here. It's like, where the hell have I been flip-flopping to? You haven't seen me nowhere. Yes, I started going into SGs. Yes, I sure did. And if you don't like it, guess what? I don't give a shit.
Well, I
I
mean,
don't have to stand up and answer to anybody.
and my thing is, what's wrong with just trying to be cordial and nice with people, like, and especially the ones that are mean.
See,
A lot of people don't seem
people
meaning like that.
people interpret that as meaning we think what she has said or done in the past has been okay, and that we relinquish her from that. Listen, it's over and done with. It's in the past. Let it go. I've had to let shit go. A lot of people on YouTube's let shit go. Thank you, Courtney, for coming in, hun. I hope you're doing well. You know, I mean, we all have to get out. You just, at some point, you got to just put your big girl panties on and move on. And say, you know what? It doesn't matter what they think. It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. You move the way you have to move for you. Right?
It's true.
So, okay, here we go.
Your friend's fault to not get you on your neck. It was your friend's fault who made you on that heaven. Fuck everybody in God's name, right? It was your friend's fault. You sit in church and you fucking speak everything day on. It's everybody else's friend or everybody else's fault that you pretended to be my friend. He then proceeds to say to someone else that, oh, well, on here, you just can't make friends and get close. I think that Courtney, like, giving advice. Advice. Everybody is not to ever trust her. That's you know, first person. And you get to say, how bad we are, and nobody trusts us. Tell us something personal. No, bitch, that's not how it works. Just like when I posted this shit I posted, I did it because you and your owner told me to do it. And you guys did not stop talking shit about me and harassing me and talking with me, all my family members, and all kinds of shit to me. You posted it, proved it, told it, and you know whatever that's it's not real. Or
I don't know if it's just me. Can y'all hear that, or is it breaking up?
It's kind of breaking up.
I don't know what.
Way.
I don't know what. If is everybody on mute when I hit it?
No, I
Let's
haven't
see.
been
Let's
though.
just. Okay, let's try that out and see. But it might not even be that. Let's try it. Everybody mute. Let's.
oh, you posted this, or that's why I can't be your friend, bitch. And then you said, don't trust people. Hold on, Janelle. Like you, someone like you, who lied about losing their job and still collected hundreds of dollars. Someone like you, who said that you never even believed Karen was not living anymore. Someone like you, okay, who took hundreds of dollars from somebody that was dying for a false pretense. Never once did you privately try to tell her, hey, I really do have my job. She sent you that money thinking, okay, that you did lose your job. Never one time did you say, hey, Karen, do you want me to send this back? I've only said this because I don't want Sharon or Tiffany or whatever.
Da 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 da.
That's a damn lie. All of that's a damn lie. I took all the shit up. I'm not even going to explain again because I've already explained about the
No.
jobs 55
Yeah.
times.
Don't. Yeah. Don't. It's not. She's not. That response is not needed.
I was given was for a Christmas gift, and I didn't even want to take it. The person had to keep asking me for the cash for my Cash App. It took me a while, like probably a day or two before I even gave it. But
Oh my God.
anyways,
Shit like that. You know, as far as I know, Sharon's never even done shit like that. So you know what? That was bullshit. That's a cash grab. And now you're shaking in your fucking booties because now Melissa and Random have come out and spoken their truth. Some of it. But don't think you can dictate all of us on what we have to prove. And
Okay. Yeah. Make sure everybody's on mute because that's what's happening. I can hear it.
what we don't have to prove and what we're supposed to say. And no, bitch, no. Prove you didn't say it. Because as far as I'm concerned, there are several people now, not just me. Take me out of the equation, bitch. Take me out of it. And then look at the rest of the people that you over and blame. Same thing with Cindy. And same thing with Lou. You were fucking obsessed with Lou's teeth. You were fucking obsessed. Oh,
See, what really trips me out is when someone goes and apologizes and they get everything straight, like you've done, Janelle, with Cindy and Lou.
yeah.
Then everybody wants to come out and start attacking and saying, oh, let me tell you what Janelle said. And it's like, well, what did you say too, seeing as how y'all were both talking about it? If that's the case. If that's the case. You know,
Right.
why don't you hold yourself accountable for your own shit and just shut the fuck up about someone else's accountability?
Exactly.
You know? I don't know. I just think that's the more grown up thing to do. You know?
I definitely agree with
Hey,
you on that.
Deb, 313. I just want to tell you, Deb, I've watched you for a long time, Deb, and you helped, along with Miss Gina Maxey, get me and Indie Mom into diamond art several years ago. And now I see you're crocheting, and I just want to say, dang it. I love crocheting, but I don't know how to do it myself. I've tried. I've really tried, I tell you. I just can't use, I'm not ambidextrous. But anyway, and your kitty is so cute. Kitty. Exactly. Exactly, Munchie. Exactly. Thank you. That's why you know what? Thank you, Munchie. Let me put that up on screen. Everybody needs to see this. If someone gives anyone money, there should be no expectation of explanation of where the money is going. It's a gift. End of sentence. You know, and you shouldn't be going around telling everybody what you did for somebody,
Yep,
right?
exactly.
I mean, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, if I ever lost friendship with Indie Mom, which will never happen,
I was gonna say I don't
but
see that.
not happening. We're blood.
You're not getting rid of me
I would
that easy.
never. I've never done that to a friend ever.
Oh,
I'm
that's what I'm
serious.
no.
You know, and the only thing, you know, it seems that they can try to bring up is something that you said. Well, what did you say too? What did the other person say too? I mean, there were two people in the conversation, or three, right? So who knows? You know, I just get tired of people pointing fingers whenever you know they really sit back and do the same thing.
Mm,
And all we're doing today is pointing that out and bringing some popcorn to the circus.
right. It's just for entertainment and educational purposes only. In our opinions. Because she can sure say whatever she wants over there. So she thinks.
She says, "Oh, I'm not going to argue with you, Tiffany. But I really think you're not been talking for over a year.
Oh, let me mute. It sounds.
And your master, bitch. You and your master. Okay? I did leave. I'm the only one out of all of us who has left for months at a time. Okay? And guess what you bitches did? You still watched me. You still wouldn't leave me alone. You still allowed troll after troll after troll after troll in your chat to talk about me, to make fun of me, to belittle me. I'm still too.
First of all, Tiffany, damn, you need to calm down, honey. You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure, girl. You need to really talk to somebody. And I'm serious. I'm not saying this in a mean, sarcastic way. I'm saying it as lovingly as I can. Um, you're raised over something that is so little, inconsequential to life at all, but it's so big in your world. So big. Um, wow. I don't know. This is crazy.
Me everywhere. Oh, but you're also sorry to Cindy for calling her cocktail. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you know that these are the people who did work overtime to report your asses? These are the people who did want me want me to do all that shit. These are the people who gave me the phone numbers and the shit so that if I wanted to, I could. Okay? These are the people who started all of it. And that's what the funny thing is. SG, all of them, their little followers in that fucking shit at the time, they were the ones. Hey, Angel. Okay, sweetie, yeah, girl, be safe, okay?
It's funny to me. I sat and watched day as Trump came in and said some really. The last one that came in shocked me. I even got a screenshot of it because I was like set aback by it. Up. There was another troll that had said they were going to call her husband, and it was left up. And the last one was very, very bad. I'm not gonna repeat it, but it was not good. And what about those trolls, Tiffany? Because we aren't those trolls. We're not trolling you. I don't know if you understand that or not, but we're not trolling you. We've only sat and responded and given our opinion on things and things of that nature. We haven't called you any names. We haven't harassed you. We haven't slandered your name. Nothing like that. Nothing like that. So it's just take care of the trolls that are in your chat.
Okay, sorry about that.
Support your master and to do all that shit. Not me. Not me. Nope. Not Melissa. No, honey. Melissa was somebody who was a ride or die for you, bitch. Random was somebody that you would fucking call to ask her to do things that you didn't want to do, bitch. She was the one who was always there for you.
Do things that I didn't want to do. You gotta be kidding me. Like what? Weirdest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, wow. No. Yeah, I'm just some big master manipulator now, Tiffany? Is that what you're trying to say? Like, oh my gosh. Now they're saying I manipulated them. Now I manipulated them? The F? Like, please.
Yeah. Yeah. How does she know all this? She don't know the details of anything except what she's been told and her perception of it. Now she's just vomiting it up out of her mouth. I don't believe for 1 minute they're over there supporting her being nice for just because they like her. No.
That's wild. Okay, I'm gonna mute while you play because I think it sounds better.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. But anyways, yeah, the two people that were there for you so much, okay, that didn't just ignore you like you complained about your other friends doing, that didn't just push you off to the side, okay, and not for nothing, bitch, but Marcy, she asked me day in and day out not to talk about you. Please, Tiffany, please don't do that. Don't say anything. You know how the community is. Anything you say, it's going to be dragged out to all hell.
Well, why didn't you listen, Tiffany? Goes to show you don't listen to your friends. Sounds like Marcy tried to help you.
This and that. You don't really want to do that, Tiff. You're not like that. You're just upset. You know you really love her in the end. This is someone you care about. That's why you're hurt. Don't do that. You know what? Her aunties, by the way, both of them, asked me time in and time out not to say anything about you, Janelle. Not to speak on anything. They looked out for you for months and months, okay? And it was because of them that it took me so long, and I didn't.
Well, I would say thank you. Thank you for Janelle. I'll say thank you for you, honey.
Is that did she really not talk shit about me? Because I feel like she's consistently talking.
Well, I'm sitting there wondering when did that happen? When?
I don't remember. I'd like to know. Can you give us a date and time when that happened, please?
Yeah.
Share the live because I'm sure I don't have it.
Yeah. I mean, since she knows so much, I mean, she knows a lot, doesn't she? God.
Mm-hmm. She does.
I'm not trying to speak bad, but at some point, I wasn't friends with Mercy, and I've never really been friends with Keish. Like I said, nothing. Not trying to say anything bad. I'm just saying that's fact. So it's just weird that she's trying to say they were telling her not to talk about me.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I didn't know she was that close to either one of them.
Yeah, I didn't.
Whatever. I mean, I don't care. It's not my business. I like Tish. I like Marcy. I've seen, you know, I've seen Marcy in other chats. I've even said hey to her. I don't think she saw me though. But yeah.
I find
Okay, let's
I
mute up.
find
Let's
it
go.
I
Yeah,
find
and
it kind of
everything.
interesting though that if they are that close, because I used to have a relationship with Teach myself.
Yep. Yep.
Mention it when I was going to a year ago. Okay. So why don't you just be grateful to people who are loyal to you instead of now calling them liars and pieces of shit because you got caught up, That's what it's all about. You getting caught up. Okay. You are the shiesty one. You are the fucking liar. Say what you want about me. It doesn't change who you are. Okay. Calling me a liar and all this stuff. Okay. Everybody already thinks that. And on to the next bitch. But it doesn't take away what the fuck you are. Okay. And you know what?
So TAs that you're doing to Janelle exactly what people have done to you. If this is the way you're viewing it, that she supposedly lied, you know, on everybody. She went and said she apologized to Cindy and Lou. She took accountability for herself. She was
Yeah,
influenced, and that.
but I didn't even say that. I think originally, I think I said that more later on, if I
Mm-hmm.
remember. But anyways, yeah, she's wild.
Yeah,
She's just
just,
trying. She just wants people to hate me. For some reason, Tiffany
well,
has a
that's what it
hate.
is. It's that they're hate bonding.
Well, I'm wondering
Mm-hmm.
if it's yeah.
Yeah,
Like I
that's
said,
exactly.
it's like
You know, they accuse us of being the gang and the cult. Well,
oh
what are you when you got 4 people over there in your chat bashing a mother who works every day and does what she's supposed to do, who had an addiction? She's come out of that, but yet you can't see that. Whatever. You just whatever.
that's my
Like I
feeling.
told you, Janelle, don't worry about it. You know who you are.
Yes,
Nobody
I
ever believed.
think
Nobody ever believed anything I said. And now more and more and more and more and more people are coming out with the same fucking shit, Janelle. The same shit. Because you don't just tell one person, hey, and everybody raised their hand. I know nobody's going to, but this is just a figure of speech. If Janelle told you, I'm the only person I'm telling, or you're the only person I'm telling this to, shh, don't tell anybody. If you do, I'll know it was.
what? Have I said that to
Personally,
anyone?
personally, I have known Janelle
You know,
since she started YouTube, and she's never once told me, don't say
see,
something.
yeah, no.
Never
They
once.
And
say,
if
hey,
she did,
Cindy.
if anything, I would say, hey, can you keep this between us, but it's not all the time? Like what? Or if it's like something personal, or you know what I mean about my real life. Like what in the world? Hey, Cindy.
Well,
I can chat up.
and what's hold on.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you said it was a year or longer. Wow, a year or longer. Geez. Well, I do appreciate y'all saying that. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Valkis. Oh my gosh, how are you?
Well, she did
How are you, honey?
say things about my daughter, but at least thank y'all for trying.
Well, you know, it just shows people's character when they come out and do this. That's all I can say. It you know, really and truly, it just shows who you are as a friend. That's how you act. So, I have nothing for you.
You, all of us, okay? Or how many of you did she say, oh, I wouldn't tell TH anything, but yet here I know everything, okay? Now, she can't say that she lied to us all. She can't do that, Okay. So what I'm interested to know is when you're going to grow up and tell the truth to your buddy, the stuff you said about her. Because I found it funny that when I did come into that live, you didn't think I was going to be in, because I didn't think I was going to anyways, thought grandbaby was going to be here. And then you got all triggered and mad when I brought up what you really said and how it really went down. That's when you got all fucking mad and triggered. That's why I can't be your friend, bitch. You remember? I do. I remember, bitch. I remember. Okay. So
Actually, it's because you lied. You basically set me up to come where you were going to be bashing the shit out of Swiss. And what the fuck? Like, that was rude. That was really rude. Very rude to do that because you said you were going to. It was Chicken Winner and one other person, I can't remember. You said you were going to get your feelings out, but that's not what you did. You lied. And I didn't like that. So I did. Sorry. Not sorry. And I hear people keep saying that too. Sorry, not sorry. Essentially, that's another one of mine, I feel like. But it's okay. I didn't make the word.
Hey, Honda mommy is in the house.
They are in the dictionary.
You know, that's, that is what loyalty is, right? Yeah. Okay,
Sorry,
everybody mute. Let's
can
move
you guys
forward.
hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got busy for a minute. Tish, I hear you. And I'm kind of glad I brought it up and you pop out. Because I'm sure she was trying to go after us long before. But this is the reason that I had left you a comment and wanted your number. I wanted to know exactly what was going on. Because there's so much being said.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
95% of it, I didn't believe.
Some of this, like I said, I didn't even get to hear yet. So that's why I'm kind of like, what? Because I heard some of it, but not all.
Okay. Here we go.
Hey, Cindy.
what I don't understand, and I will never understand, period, is how a person can be so low fucking down dirty. So low down dirty, raggedy as you are, bitch. Seriously. You are the nastiest of nasties that I know, okay? And you just keep going and going and going because you don't give a fuck who it hurts or what it does, what happens. Why? Because you have people on your side that will constantly support you no matter how much you lie, no matter how much you do.
Is that what makes you mad, Tiffany? Is that really? I mean, you just called her a piece of trash. And you're mad because you're saying she's always going to have that group that's going to support. Is that what makes you mad, Tiffany? That your lies won't budge us at all.
Right.
Not going to happen.
That's what I don't understand. It's just wild. It's really, like I said, it's crazy to hear it.
She talks about how she's not going to become. She hates. We'll say that's what happens when you start judging. You become what you hate. You do. You say things and you get out of line and you do things that don't line up how you're supposed to live in your culture and your religion thing. Since you want to talk about my Christianity, since I'm so Christian, I can't say nothing. Is that what you think, Tiffany? I can't have an opinion because I'm a Christian. Because I believe in God, Jesus Christ. Do you believe in Jesus, Tiffany? Should I tell people the conversations we had about your faith? That wouldn't be right, do you think? No, I don't think. So I don't know. Don't talk about my Christianity or my faith. Because if you think that just because I'm a Christian, I'm going to sit back and constantly let you just uh, trash people over and over, trash uh, people that haven't even done anything to you.
And that's what I don't. How is she saying she's reacting to me? I've not even
Yeah,
been saying anything. Today was the
no.
first time in quite a while. Like,
CT says about the Janelle thing, this was over a year or longer. All I know is I don't want to be involved, but I just wanted to clear the Marcy. Good. I get you. I get you, Tisha. You know, I'm just glad you came in. You cleared that up. We had the conversation. We can move on now, knowing the truth, right? And
right?
uh, I think you and Marcy did good, and I thank you for that. I know Janelle does too.
Yeah, yeah. I already said thank you for that. But
Yeah, Cindy, look. People can believe whatever they want. You know, I know what I do every day and wake up to every day and who I am. I've got to live in this body.
yep.
I've got to account for every word that comes out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm very careful and watchful of my words because words, as someone said the other day, their tongue is a powerful member of your body. You can either speak life or death. So all this right here, all this that she's doing is not speaking life. I'll just say that. So, no. Okay, let's mute. Let's go. Let's see what she's got to say.
God, I'm glad I don't have that. I would never want people to be my friend just to be my friend, so they didn't look stupid on social media. And I fear that is what's going on with you. People are your friend only because they don't want to be proved wrong on the internet. So many people have fucking supported you and fucking stood by you through all your lies and all your bullshit. And they really believed I was the one that was the liar. You know that bitch? They really believed that I was the one that's this big piece of shit. That's the fucking sad part about it all. Is that they really fucking thought that TH was a big piece of shit. And I'm not. I am not that big piece of shit. And I am sick and
How many times does she have to say she is sick and tired and she is sick and tired? Um, Gosh, calm down, Tiffany. I'm not just friends with Janelle because of whatever you just said. I don't know how you just said that, but that's no.
We,
And yeah,
I've known you for quite a while.
yeah,
Like, we've known each other for
yeah.
too
I've
long.
come up,
And Indie Mom too.
yeah,
We've just
yeah.
gotten
I've come up
closer
on.
over the years. You know.
Yeah, I've known
Mm-hmm.
you since you first came to
Talk.
YouTube.
Yep. I remember.
We've never had.
Oh, my internet's being weird.
tired. And yes, I did say yesterday that I wasn't going to be on here anymore. I wasn't going to go live anymore. And then I had an emergency happen, which I'm not going to explain to you bitches. I'm not.
Are you bitching that somebody wants to know what the fucking emergency was? You just brought it up. You just said I had an emergency, and then you bitches know what? Oh my God! Come take a chill pill, honey. I mean, you get so offended even over shit that hasn't even happened. You're the most sensitive person I've really come across. Yeah.
So yes, today I'm going to finish what I want to say. Maybe in 5 lives. Who knows? I haven't made up my mind yet. After I say what I want to say today.
Oh, so you might have.
No, I'm not going to do it anymore from bitches like you. Because no matter what I ever do, no matter what I do, you guys are always going to be there. Okay? You're always going to be there making fun of me, laughing at me, because it's oh so funny to draw pictures of TH, to make fun of TH. It's oh so
Nobody drew pictures of you. Nobody has said anything.
Yeah, definitely
And
not.
now it switches into talking about what I hear is no BS. No BS is the one that put the cartoons out about you. For fucking parodies. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. He even put one, or she, whatever, and she put one out on me. Who cares? Who cares? It's a
Right.
parody.
There's a bunch of me too.
It's supposed
So
to
I mean,
Any mom dropped off. Hello. Hey, I didn't know
Is
you
that
dropped off. Damn.
am I
Fell off like
breaking?
5 minutes ago.
Am I breaking up, or is someone else breaking up?
Sorry, baby. Well,
Is that
any
me?
mom just came up. Am I breaking up?
It felt like you were a few minutes ago, but I don't know if it's my phone. That's why I'm wondering.
I think Mel was.
I just wanted to
Could
make
have been.
sure. Because, see, it sounds like it's doing it a bit now. Can you talk now? And we can... Or are you talking? Because if so, can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Now I
Okay,
can
yeah.
hear her good.
Oh, I'm talking.
But a minute
Can you hear
ago
me?
when Mel was cutting in and out.
Okay.
Yeah, now you sound good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I got it sitting right in front of me.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
funny to keep this narrative that TH is the liar and the piece of shit. Okay, maybe I exaggerate. Maybe I haven't, not maybe, 100%. No, I haven't always been the best. Yes, I've said reckless things. Yes, just like the rest of us. I'm not the only one. But when TH does it, oh my God, everybody has to remember every little moment of it. Okay?
I don't sit here and bring up every little thing that you've done to me. Or said. You're the one that does that, Tiffany. You're on repeat. Repeat.
Hi, Mark. And it's just getting old and it's getting pathetic, man. And you know what? At this point, I don't care if you guys think that you won. Because honestly, it's pretty sad and pathetic when you fuck with a person so much that they feel like they need to leave social media because you won't stop messing with their personal life, with their families, with their kids. Yeah, Janelle, I flipped out on you for a couple weeks. But that's it. You have allowed your platform to be used as a place to bully me, to belittle me, to talk bad about me. And I see as your friends sit there and say, oh, when are people going to grow up? Well, I don't know. When are you guys going to stop lying and saying that I'm correct?
A long time to say anything about her. Hello?
I think half what you said came out. What'd you say again?
Well, I'm saying, she's saying y'all keep on sitting over there having panels. Janelle's having panels coming after her, and it's like, what is she talking about? That's not in now. What is she talking about?
No, and my thing,
so, I don't know.
The time I had you on, Pam, remember I had, I couldn't play the audio, and I just asked if one would, and you said you could, so that's why you came up, and you had something to say too. It's like, what would she rather, like multiple lives? Because we all have grievances. Like, come on now. Like, so sorry that all three of us have something to say. Hold on.
Well, I think it's a rule that she can speak, but we can't.
Exactly. And listen, if anyone in the chat thinks that we're sitting up here hate bonding, please put a 1. If we are hate bonding. We are not ganging up, slandering, doing anything. We are showing up. We are telling our opinion. It is being screamed at us.
Hey, Mel, in the chat,
Right? I mean, that's it.
you got loyal Libra lady sent a flower for 30 jewels.
Oh, oh, how do I not see that?
I don't know why they don't show up for you, but I'm on my account and they show up.
It's not,
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna say I do not see it. I do not see it. I never can see it. Do you see it on another device?
Yeah. I'm looking through YouTube on my tablet.
Well, see, I'm on StreamYard on my computer and on my phone, so I'm not seeing I'm not seeing the regular format.
And she just sent a floating heart for 10 more
Featuring-
jewels.
Oh, well, let me play our little jingle.
Where my bees at?
Thank you for being a friend. Travel down again, back again. Your heart is true. You're a pal and a confidant.
Oh my! And if you do your party, invited everyone you knew.
King of Chaos sent a makeup brush for 6 jewels.
And the crowd would say, thank you for being a friend. Okay, I'm
Hear
done.
me?
What, honey?
King of Chaos sent a makeup brush for 6 jewels.
Oh my God! See, I can't see it. I can't see it. I'm sorry, guys. I can't see it. If I was to put if I had another device, I would be able to see it, but I don't see it.
Oh, now King Chaos sent a happy poop for 10 jewels.
Awesome! Thank you, guys. Y'all
I
are
don't know how
great.
any
Y'all
of
are
that
great.
works, but
Thank you. Thank you. I think it's just grimy and not ladylike. I cuss like a sailor, but I can conduct myself at the dining table. I don't show or have people hear my food in my mouth. Let me tell you something. My daddy was a Marine Corps man, and he would have, if we chewed with our mouth open, oh, hell no. Number one, if you came to the table and you were a man, you better have a shirt on and you better take your hat off and you better not talk back and you better sit there and eat your food and not chew, and not smack. Or you'd get smacked. And I'm just telling the truth. That's some nasty shit to me. I remember when Jones used to do that, girl. Mm-mm-mm.
all right, bye, Nelly.
Right. Right, man. Hey, loyal Libra. Loyal Libra's in the house. Thank you for the jewels. Okay, Janelle. Got you, girl. Thank you for coming up. I'm going to keep going and say my few things. Um, I hope that Carrie Ann. Okay, girl. I got you. I hope that Carrie Ann B is feeling better. I
Me
know
too.
how that. Oh, girl, we know how that feels.
Yeah. E-Bugs, you crack me up.
Not always, but definitely it's sure. Well, yes, King. I love it. A napkin in your lap, elbows off the table, served to the left. Look, my mother-in-law went to one of those, oh shoot, what do they call it? The preppery schools where they teach you all of the etiquette, skills, and all that stuff, And so I'm just gonna be honest. I was raised with a mother who came from a family that was very prominent and had money, and they had, parties, dinner parties, and things of that nature. And so she was used to that. But when she married my father at the age of 18, right out of high school, um, my daddy was so poor that, and he didn't measure up to my grandparents' standard. So, they didn't approve of him because he was not in the same social class as my mother. But, love, love has a way, doesn't it? So, here I am, and it's crazy, but
Finishing school.
finishing school. That's it. That's it. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you. And so I grew up. My mother really, we never had enough money to really set a table. Like, we had a dining room, but it was the only dining room. You didn't have like a formal dining room and a regular dining room. You know what I'm saying? It was just a damn dining room. That's it. We just ate there.
Yep.
However, my mother and my daddy taught us, certain, how to eat from the left hand side, the two forks, the spoons, the knife, all this, how the whole layout, because, you never know. I mean, things like when you go on a cruise and they have the formal dinners in the evenings that you go to and you have to dress up for. That's how your table is set. That's how your table is set. And so it's good to know that. It's just, yeah, I learned it. I mean, don't be ashamed of not knowing. I didn't know it. It's all we have to learn. But anyway, okay, let's go. You ready, sis?
Sure.
Okay, let's mute.
Asking you, when are you guys going to stop coming in my real life? When are you guys going to stop talking about my children and how, it's oh so bad if I don't buy them a birthday cake on the day of their birthday? Because, people don't wait till the weekend. Hell no. People don't wait until the dad can be there, until both parents can be there. No, no way. I'm supposed to do.
Okay. So I have a question.
Yeah.
She was just on live yesterday saying she was not allowed to bring up Swiss in any way.
Yeah.
Her chat was not to bring up Swiss cheese either. And I normally wouldn't say it that way. That's what she said.
Right.
So why are we discussing things that Swiss has done to her?
Right. You're accusing her of doing and right. Exactly. We haven't done those things. She's bitching at Janelle, but talking about Swiss.
Uh-huh. Vic was in here earlier, Honda.
He's probably watching. We got him addicted to some different crime videos, and he's lost himself in it. You get sucked in. I know I've been watching a lot of crime videos, and I just get sucked in. It's just, What exactly, King? Just out of control, man. Just out of control. Oh, I don't know. I've heard that name, Lou, but I don't really know a lot about that. I know I think you've talked to me about Mrs. Portland, right?
Yeah, I watched a
Did
little
she
bit
go?
of that, but I don't know anything really about it.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, Honda, I love it. I've got a case now that I'm watching that literally I just had to stop listening to it last night because I was about to go to bed and I did not want that on my brain, so usually I'll find something and I'll, watch a little song or something that's good to where if I'm thinking about something while I'm laying in bed, it won't be that. because it was a pretty horrible case. Oh, me too, King. But you know what? I have never been in trouble. So um, I I got arrested one time, and it was for Mister. It was a misdemeanor, and I got bonded out the same night, so I never went to jail. Right? So, um, oh, what is it, Lou? What was it? Uh, it was on Law and Crime, and it's the little boy named Blue that went missing in Arkansas. And they had last night. The last I heard on it was that the stepfather had put his fingers in his mouth to stop him from choking on something, and the boy bit him so hard and wouldn't let his fingers go. So he shoved his head down into the toilet. Okay. And
That's awful.
apparently, the mother says she had put cleaning stuff in the toilet. And so the child came back out and he was standing, then he collapsed. They tried to do CPR. And, I mean, girl, I just literally was heartbroken and I just had to turn it off. I just couldn't listen to it anymore. And I'm in the middle of it still. I didn't even listen to it today. I just had to kind of step away for a moment, but I need to find out. I got to finish it because I need to know that these people went to jail. I need to know that.
Mhm.
I mean, these are sick people. Who does that?
It's awful.
And not only that, sis, but the daughter that was found,
Hmm.
she was burnt all over her body, burnt,
Oh my.
and her hair. They showed pictures of her. Her hair was totally cut off. I'm like,
Vic
I,
has a
I
rule now.
literally, I cried. I cried. Mm.
Vic has this rule now where he doesn't want to watch them if they have to do with kids.
Yeah, I know. And this was something that came across, and it's in Arkansas, and I'm in Louisiana, so I'm like, it's right there, and I just wanted to hear the story, and I didn't know it was going to be multiple children abused, one of them murdered, and buried under the house. I mean, it's just crazy, crazy. What is wrong with people?
Hey, Super Spy.
I know, Cindy, I'm so sorry. I know, reading books is better. I'll have to send it to you, Janelle, and then you can send it to Lou. Yeah, that way we can all see it. And it's hard to watch. I'm just gonna let you know it's hard to watch, but we need to know. People need to know what's happening in this world. There's evil shit happening, right? I mean, I think a lot of times we get caught up in this because it's like a soap opera and you have to respond or comment or get things off your chest to, whatever. However, anybody wants to take it. Me getting into everybody's business. Well, fuck you. I ain't in nobody's fucking business except my own. Okay? If it has to do with me, then I'll fucking say something. If not, I keep my mouth shut. Okay? I haven't mentioned nobody's names. I ain't talking about nobody. I ain't brought nobody up except Tiffany. Okay? And if you want to come at me for being friends with Janelle, then, that shows who you are too. So,
Exactly.
but yeah, I'll send that to you. What time is it? 8:02? Okay. I
Carrie
think,
Ann just sent a floating heart for 10 jewels. Thank you, Carrie Ann.
thank you, Carrie Ann. Okay, how are you feeling, hon? You're back. Hey, Super Spy. Hey, friend. I haven't seen you in a few. Haven't been in Discord or anything lately. I've been busy with appointments. And I don't know if I really need to share. Let me share something, sis. Let's. Well, I'm through talking about her right now. Um, let me look something up real quick. Uh, there has been a case here in my local town. Um, let me see if I can find it and share it with you guys. Okay,
Be right back.
okay, sis. Uh, let me share my screen. Okay, so this is called, let's go to the page. It's called The Murder That Never Happened, and it is a documentary. And this man's name is Jimmy Christian Duncan. And when I knew him and met him, and he actually lived with us for a couple of weeks, him and his girlfriend at the time, who she had a child with him. Um, he has spent the last 23 or 4 years on death row at Angola State Prison, which is in Louisiana. It is the worst death row place you can be. It's well known. Anyway, if you can, please, if you're interested, please subscribe to the Murder That Never Happened documentary. It has 59 subscribers. This is the trailer. I will play it. Hold on. Okay, I will play it, and this is crazy. I'm just going to tell you, I knew this guy, and when this happened to him, it was, I want to say 1996. I've looked up. This case came to my interest some years back when he was still on death row. He has been released um, uh, pending a new trial because there's been some different things that have been brought to light, and the judge let him go, let him come home. So he's home. He's here in this city that I live in. He is on Facebook. Matter of fact, I friended him last week on Facebook, and we haven't spoke yet, which that would be cool. That would be really cool. But I've been trying to help the people that are making this documentary get this out. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I just want people to hear the story and see for themselves what these people did. It's not been released yet, Red. This is the trailer for it. It has been shown locally at some different places. Yeah, if you can do that, sis, that would be great. If you could post the link. Or somebody can post it because I can't do it right now.
Let me see if I can switch accounts.
Okay. So
right.
I would love to I've got all of the paperwork. Like, let me see. Let me see if I can show you. I don't know. How do I get this over there? Um, I would have to download that on there and then do it to that. Okay, I'll do that so I can share it. I'm sorry, I'm talking to myself. I have it saved, all the paperwork, all of his court records from the trial saved, and different things about the I think it was a forensic psychiatrist. No, 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 no. Dental something. Anyway, um, there's different information out there now coming against the doctors that testified against him. Uh, and they've pulled this stunt, these doctors, in other trials that led to death row. And so it's crazy to me, especially, I mean, right here in this town, we have some backwards ass shit going on here because our laws, we don't live in counties here, we live in parishes, and we still function under a lot of the uh, Louisiana French law that has nothing to do with who we are as a people today, but yet, these laws are just, I'll have to look some up and share them sometime. Yes, Super Spy, yeah. West Memphis 3, yes, I know that, yes, was so close. My husband knew them growing up. Oh, really? Jesse's not doing good at all. We live across from him in West. I lived in Memphis. Oh, my God. I lived in Memphis. Now, see, I know where West Memphis is because I lived in Memphis while Paul was at St. Jude for a whole year, and we went to West Memphis to the Kroger and Walmart. Right over the bridge. There's a couple of exits down into Arkansas. You go from Tennessee to Arkansas. Huh. Oh, yeah, Lou. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
After the live, I will post the link on the community wall.
Yeah, yeah, that would be cool, or I can. You can, or I
So,
can. You're better at that than I am. You're my manager. You're my sis, my best friend, my manager.
right.
You always take care of me, and I'll take care of you.
That's right.
But there you go, Super Spy. You got it.
Okay.
Yes, it's the state line, and yeah, I don't know much about that, over there, but I remember going, honey. Many memories, many memories. Um, so yeah, give this a chance. Go look at it. I will try. I'm trying to do everything I can to follow it here locally on Facebook. I wouldn't mind getting in touch with him and kind of talking to him and reconnecting. Maybe I don't know if he'll even remember who the hell I am. You know what I'm saying? I was just a teenager. I mean, me and her have been friends for years. His ex that she had a baby with him. But anyway, yeah, y'all follow it and we'll follow and see. I pray that they just won't take him back to trial or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's complicated, right? But he shouldn't be in jail. He shouldn't be in jail. Even the mother of the child thinks that, you know. So They have had showings of this at different places around town. I've heard that it is very moving, very heartbreaking. It will make you angry, you know. Um, yeah, yeah. So maybe we'll cover it. Maybe we'll cover it. Uh, what else? What else? What else? I think that'll work, Super Spy. I think that'll work. That was a terrible case. That the West Memphis. Oh my gosh. I've watched a lot of different documentaries on that. And somebody, very, very sick did that. You know, every day, Red, every day it happens. And where was it? Let me see.
That link does work.
Okay, great, great. I just watched I got in the car on the way to a doctor's appointment, and I always put someone to listen to while I drive. Let me stop sharing my screen right now. Let me try to find this
Sometimes it's just
video.
listening to me.
That's right. That's right. Um, well, it came up a little bit ago. I'll have to find it and hopefully share it with y'all so y'all can go listen to the two women that came together to help Jimmy, and then came into the production part of the film. And they tell how at first he was very scared, to come out with the truth because, we live in a small town. There's a lot of powerful people here, and he was scared.
Hmm.
But when he came up against, this new governor that we had, who said that, we haven't had any inmates put to death since, I don't know, 14 years or how many years it's been in the state of Louisiana, that here in the year 2026 or 7, he's going to start. Or by the year 2014, he's going to have no one on death row. And it's like, okay, well, time to open up and, tell my story, get my story out there. Exactly, Lou. Small towns got some big secrets for sure.
They do here, I know that.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, Lou. It's just, mm, mm. I just shake my head at some of the crimes that I've come across and heard of. But it's something that I enjoy, and I like the forensics and the law and things of that nature. I like all that. Yeah. I like to watch Sergeant Curtis. What else do we like, sis? Cuffed and caught or something.
All kinds of
Even
crime stuff. I've got everything. I've got CWC stuff. I've got crime. A few music people, and then the other sector. But most of it's like crime,
yeah,
police
yeah,
chases, and
yeah. Ewu crime story time. I like the Elliot posted something the other day about something on Prime called Them. Have you been on Prime and seen that? Because we have Prime, but I haven't been on there to search, to look it up.
No, I just got Prime last month. So I'm
Oh,
still through where I'm watching my war movies from World War II. And
yeah.
then once I get done with that, then I'll go to my crime.
Oh, girl, I need to call you and I don't know, maybe I want to do it on live.
What?
When I was searching for something the other day, I came across a gift that my mother gave me when I was 10 years old. It
Mm-hmm.
was my family tree.
Oh, you told me that.
And it is so interesting, Indy. The things that I was able to go and Google and look up, like uh, uh, the Battle of Hanging Rock, the Pea Ridge Battle, um, how I don't know how I fit in, whether these are like cousins or uncles or however. I don't know that. All I know is that it ends in the year 1975, and I was born in 73.
Mm-hmm.
So when it ended, the guy at the end had been like the mayor and a mailman for 40 years, and then he went on to be at do the historical society. So I'd like to show all of that, to kind of get into that, just to have something different to talk about, and people can come in and talk about their family history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
People will say, well, you're going to be doxing yourself. Listen, this is from the 1690s to 1975. Okay, calm down. They're all dead. They're all dead. We're not messing with them. They're dead. Okay, that's why people let too much shit get to them. Ain't nobody turning over in no grave, or no, like, bodies can't turn over in no grave. So calm down.
Hey, I'm just going to give you a heads up now. We already started a whole new ball of shit.
I don't give a fuck. I see something right now but whatever. Calm down. Don't get your panties in a twist. Ain't
I
nobody
haven't even
said
left the
nothing.
channel and saw something. A
Oh,
comment to me.
oh, really? Already?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh my. Yeah, Janelle, I think that'd be great, and that's what I'm gonna.
There you go, cutting out again.
Oh no, superstar. Yeah, Janelle, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what we're gonna do, and just I don't. I basically have said what I've had to say, what I've got to say.
Yep.
I feel like this is my deal. I'll be friends with who I want to be friends with. I'm not here white knighting for anybody.
Yep.
I stay in my lane. I keep most of my opinions to myself, and nobody has talked shit to me about anybody. I'll just put that straight.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody has come to me. And what I mean by that is that Janelle has never, in the years that I've known her, come to me and expressed anything about anybody.
Me either.
So, for me, I'm not, worried about that. I just don't have time for all that. So, anyway, be friends with who you want to be friends with. And, you know, you have to choose the way you walk in your friendship. You do. Each person has to choose. And I choose to be loyal to the end. I don't care. I don't care. I would never tell. No, I just wouldn't. So that's just me. I'm not saying that anyone else that does it is wrong. However, it just doesn't look good. Just all the little stuff, just it's petty. And there's bigger things happening in the world.
Well, I wrote a comment
Anyway,
today that,
sis, you ready?
yeah, I wrote a
Yeah.
comment today that says that people need to learn how to touch grass. And
Yeah.
gave the definition of what it meant and recommended many, many people needed to try it.
Yeah. I have so much going on that I cannot focus on YouTube
Oh, I do. I
all the
wondered
time.
that too. I did. Lou, I've wondered what the point of the white privilege question.
White
What
privilege.
was that? Yes.
I'm not understanding what she say
I
about
don't
white
remember word for
privilege.
word, so I don't want to repeat it, but something to the effect of white privileged people. And like my response was, you're white. I mean, maybe Lou remembers exactly what was said, but
I don't know why she thinks. I mean, in her mind, the way she talks about herself, and the way she talks about everyone else is entitled to know her
yeah.
business. Nobody cares about your business except when you put it out there for everybody to hear, and then everybody starts going here and there and everywhere because of you, Tiffany. You. And then you're saying people are bringing it up when nobody's bringing it up. Again.
I'm not going to say then that the exact thing that I'm thinking of, but I know a time when she gave up a lot of information about something, and then when somebody comes in questioning something that she said about that subject, they get upset. Or she gets extremely upset.
Yeah. Well, I mean, somebody came into her chat the other night and straight out the gate, man, they're just rude as fuck. That's why it caught me off guard today when the other two just, trolls just kept hanging and hanging. And I'm thinking, where's your mods at to get rid of the troll that's saying, I'm going to call her husband and all this? And I'm like, and then the second one was even worse. And I was like, oh my God. I'd be reporting the shit, you know? But I mean, listen, if I've got something to say to you, I'm not that angry. I don't hate her. I wish you would just stop talking about me. Just stop.
Hey, SG.
Stop. Hey, SG, honey, how you feeling? Well, I mean, I know,
Lou answered our question.
I know she left the trolls. Yes, she left the trolls. I got screenshots of it. Matter of fact, she didn't even bring up the trolls and what they said, but I know what they said. I know what emojis they left, and what they said about her husband. So, I don't, I haven't done nothing. Like, I just don't do that. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, honey.
I wish you get feeling better, SG. I hate it for you.
Me too.
Hate it for anybody in this world. Nobody deserves to go through that.
I was looking last night on the map, looking at I'm sorry. I'm so dumb sometimes.
Pipe down, wild woman.
Well, anyway, I was looking on the map last night, looking at different states and just thinking to myself, it'd be nice if I could go to that state, and give a hand up just to help. I just, that's my heart. I know Munchie wasn't being rude at all. I think
No, she wasn't.
no, It was hilarious, if anything. I would have
That's
been
what I was
laughing
getting
my
ready
ass
to
off.
say. I was getting ready to say she was funny more than anything.
I was laughing my ass off, SG. I don't know about anybody else, but I thought it was funny. You
Well,
know,
I did too.
I would have joked with her and kept on going. You know, that's the thing with some of these trolls is everybody gets so offended and so upset. Yeah, and you know, you're really angry at no BS, but you're talking about us. We didn't draw no damn cartoons of you. Shit. But yet, you know, everybody wants to talk about honeybees being fat, and I can't see out my eyes because I'm so fat. Well, you've met me. Am I that fat?
No.
So, hello. All you know is what you see. You don't see the rest of my body, you see my face. Well, guess what? I've always had a double chin. Everybody in my family had one. My mother, my daddy, all the kids. And all the kids after that. Even though they're skinny. I mean, even though TC is skinny, he still has a double chin. It's just not as prominent as mine.
Right.
You know, Paul had one too. Oh, hush, Cashmere. It's okay. It's okay, girl. I'm fixing to go out, so she's barking.
Of course she is.
So what's being said? I mean,
I don't know. I can't really. Well, maybe I can get to it. Hang on. My tablet's been trying to act up on me, so
has it?
yeah.
Hello, I won't list. SG says hello to everyone in the chat. So, Cash. Y'all, this is so crazy hot here. Louisiana heat. Yep. It's been crazy hot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the particular screenshot that I sent you earlier that it says looks really good. Also, want to let you know, honeybees and I have not mentioned you or TH's names at any time since our last live. We discussed you both, and we have been quiet, hoping for peace. Shaking my head. I know that's not what she said, what she just said, but if you'd like to go look, we haven't even been live. So I'm sorry to bring that here, but I wanted you to know that's not true. Absolutely nothing has been put out by us two.
And that's true. Nobody, I don't dislike Ellen. I don't have nothing against Ellen.
No, I don't either.
You know.
She said, I haven't been speaking on YouTube. I didn't hear her whole live because I had movers here doing stuff for me. So I don't know all she said about you two. I only heard the part about Janelle speaking on my finances when I don't have money like that to even talk about. I can't control others, only myself. I'm hoping for peace too. Thank you. I hope you have a great evening. I'm just sick of people talking about my finances, you know. It's old news. People need to get new topics, you know. I'm a pretty boring person, so I don't know why I'm talked about all the time. I'm not meaning by you, so please don't take it that way. I said, Ellen, do you really think she's open for peace? I was attempting it when I text her. And she definitely didn't take it the right way it was intended. Honeybees and I don't want to fight with anyone. Although we can do it, we just prefer not to. See, if you can try talking to her, because neither one of us has mentioned either of you. And as far as I'm concerned, I feel like we are okay. I simply said what my opinion was and went on with my life. The only difference is Tiffany gets really upset and keeps speaking on the same things, uses no names, so we don't know exactly who she's referring to. So we all get offended. Does that make sense? I hope you're having a beautiful day and your mom as well. She says, well, I thought you guys weren't going to talk about us anymore. I just turned on Honeybees at 8 p.m. and you're playing Tiffany's Live. What the fuck is going on? I'm so confused.
We didn't talk on Ellen.
She said,
We
I was
had not.
barely in Tiff's live because I had movers. So why is Honeybee talking on me right now? I didn't talk about you two, so I don't know why I'm being included in this. I'm my own person. I'm not Tiff, just like you're your own person, Indy. You're not Honeybees. You're you. This is crazy. And that's it.
Sis, what did I say? What have
I didn't hear you
said?
even mention her name.
What have I said against Ellen privately? And I'm asking you for real.
Oh, privately, nothing.
Or on this live?
On this one, nothing.
Yes.
I don't remember you saying anything about Ellen.
Nothing.
I don't think anybody brought up Ellen at all.
Matter of fact, that part that she got into today didn't even play yet.
Right.
So no, I'm not bringing, I don't care. Matter of fact, I think it's great that they're friends. I applaud that. I really do. Be friends and enjoy it. You know, I mean, we're not trying to do anything over here, and I can go live when I want to.
You know why
You know,
I commented on hers?
you know, you're the peacemaker. You're the peacemaker. I want peace, but you're the peacemaker. You've always been like that, sis.
Mm-hmm.
And so I know that's where your heart is.
Yeah. Well, the only reason I even went and said anything was because Tiffany brought us up in her live once again, and I'm blocked like
And so
everybody
that's the
else that
thing
has
that
a
pisses
fucking
me-
opinion.
Well, this is the thing. Sorry to interrupt you, but this is the thing. What I'll see in that is Ellen just said that she had movers over, so she wasn't able to be in there.
Right.
Okay. I knew that Ellen wasn't in there because she said at one point, I'm back. So,
Yeah.
hello, that means she hadn't been in there. So,
Yep.
I haven't brought up Ellen. The only thing I did say was, why didn't a mod catch that and get rid of it? Well, Ellen's not the only mod, so you can't say I'm just pointing at Ellen. So no, I haven't said, I'm sorry, Ellen. I apologize. If you think that I've said anything about you, you need to go back through this live. I never said a word about you. Okay.
And if you can find it, please put a timestamp because I don't remember her saying anything.
Yeah, I'm serious. If I did, put a timestamp and send it to me. I apologize. You know, I'm not one to ever talk about anyone. I'm not doing that. And just because, and no one's doing it in the chat. I'm not. If someone does that, let me know. We
Yeah,
don't
I
talk
don't-
like that over here. We just don't. You know, we just don't. No one over here is talking about you. Nothing. So you need to stop getting so easily offended, and maybe question what your friend is telling you, because no one spoke on your finances, including Janelle today. No one.
Janelle hasn't.
It's a lie. Again.
Honestly, I don't think Janelle's really talking to hardly anybody behind the scenes right now. Me, you,
Yeah. No.
that I know for sure,
Mm-hmm.
and me out of anybody the most.
I know, SG. I saw her block Munchie because I was like, what, or whoever blocked. I guess she did, because I was like, so.
Tiffany said you're out of here, Munchie. That's it.
Yeah.
Well,
Munchie
who was watching the chat after that, because when Ellen said, I'll be back, that's when I had commented on her channel. So she left I knew that's what she was doing. She went and read my comment, and then I got a response back. So I left and went and read my response. And when I came back, she had said, I'm back.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the thing. Nobody's trying to break nothing up.
No, let them be
I'm,
friends. More
I
power
am,
to them. I'm glad they get along well.
yeah, I'm 52 years old. I do not care. I have my own friends. I have my own life, and I'm happy. I don't come on here to argue with nobody. I come on here to respond in a very nice way without going low and calling names and talking about the way people look. Okay? I don't do that. Even when I went after drones or eagles, I didn't do certain things. Okay?
No, we never called his son by his name. And
No, never, never. But the things he said against me for a whole year that
well,
you
we won't
don't
get
know
into all
about,
that one.
no one talks about that. No one talks about the reason why I went after him, right?
You know,
But I
honestly,
never
if I
went
could
real
give,
life.
if I could like think of anything I learned from my friendship with Tiffany that I could advise Ellen on doing,
Hmm.
and I'm sure she doesn't want my advice, but I think it's good advice, and that is watch her mentally because I don't think she's necessarily in a good spot.
Well, personally, and I say this with my whole heart in care of Tiffany. First of all, I don't hate her. Okay.
No.
Second, second, I'm over it. I have not brought anything back up. I've let the shit. That's how I am. I let shit
Mhm.
go. I don't bring it up on my post and sit there and post and post and post and post and post and post. No, I don't do that. So give me a little bit of credit. Listen to what I have to say. Go and check what's being said around you. You even came in there, Ellen, and said, where? Who? Because you didn't see it. Well, guess what? That's because it wasn't there. Was something there 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, a month ago when this was going on? Maybe. I didn't say nothing. I didn't. I don't, nobody's pockets are my business. Nobody's money is my business. But Tiffany
But
feels like
yours
it's
isn't
her
anybody
business.
else's either.
Tiffany feels it's her business to be in
Yeah,
Janelle's business, her pockets,
sure does.
you know. I've been, I mean, grow up, I mean, shit. And I'm not saying that to Ellen, I'm saying that to Tiffany. Seriously, she needs someone a therapist she could talk to and just tell everything to.
Hmm.
So they can teach her some skills like I've been taught through the years of all my counseling, how to deal with certain situations that come along in your path.
Yeah.
And then you will start to walk differently, which is what I told Tiffany one time in trying to help her out. And she says, no one's ever tried to help me. Well, that's because you don't see it like that. You don't see it as help. You know, I told her one time no response is a response.
Yeah, you did.
That is one of my favorite sayings. No response is a response, meaning you said what you said. I heard what you had to say. Just because I don't come back to confront you about it doesn't mean I'm weak. What it does mean is that I'm strong enough to let that shit just ride and let go. Because apparently you're mad and you're taking it out on everyone here, because she
Hmm.
blankets us as a blanket people.
Yeah,
If I've got something to say to Ellen, I'll say it to Ellen.
yeah,
I'm not going
I
to say
will
it to
too.
Tiffany. I won't text Tiffany to tell her to tell Ellen anything. I can get in touch with Ellen myself if I want to. She's got her email up on her channel. Same here. I've got my email up if she wants to contact me. And I'm open to that. Very open.
Ellen said either one of us are welcome to email her.
Well, my thing is that no one knows me. Everybody, you want to put up a video. I'm a false prophet just because I, didn't spend 30 minutes to give the required history lesson and the way No BS did, so now I'm a false prophet. Well, no. I mean, and it was cute and everything, it was cute and the in the background, all that was cute. And, but first of all, I mean, no. I mean, just because you don't agree with the way I worded it, then it doesn't necessarily mean I'm a false prophet. You don't know me. I mean, you just don't know BS. So I appreciate it though. I do think they're cute.
Ebeg's comment. Yeah,
Hmm.
but I don't want to say anything really because it's not my job to get into her finances. But friend wise, I think things would change.
Right, King. And that's my thing is
Exactly.
I haven't, I've been blamed, but yet there's no proof. And even in this live, there's nothing there. I've never said nothing, but the way I feel about it is, it's been none of my business. But when Tiffany puts it out there and she keeps on responding to it, just like when you told her to move on and she didn't, and she kept going, that's what I'm talking about. That's the reason people say shit.
Yep. It
Because
absolutely
she
is.
won't shut up. Everybody's out there, you need to shut up, honeybees, and sit down. Don't stick your nose where it don't belong. Really? Really? Okay. Like, show me where I have stuck my nose anywhere where it don't belong. I go where the fuck I want to go. And so does Indie Mom. And we'll watch what we want to watch. Just like you come in here and watch me. I don't care. Come
And I
on.
will record what I want to record too.
Yeah. Yes. I
Because
will.
I'm not a dirty deleter and
Nope.
delete everything that I come run my mouth about
Nope.
so nobody can listen to it. And yeah, I do pass it around the community if somebody wants to see it too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the thing is that if you're going to be a content creator, then put some content out. I've gotten up here on a couple of lives and not even mentioned them at all. First of all, I haven't mentioned Ellen. So, I'm really surprised. It's like, they're so offended, get so offended over little things and then so defensive. And it's like, you don't need to do that with me. I'm not talking about you, nowhere. So,
And yeah,
I went,
Ebags, I'll agree with you that I've been all over looking at comments and stuff. Every morning I get up and I look on my YouTube and look at everybody's community posts, see if they've done any new lives or videos or anything. And so I sit there and read the comments. I can tell you who said what and where, probably. And I haven't seen anything written about her finances lately.
no.
So I was really thrown back when she said Janelle mentioned her finances. There was only one conversation that I know of Janelle had today, anywhere. And that was in Courtney's, where Tiffany got told not to start shit.
Right. Oh, thank you, Loyal Libra, for saying that to SG. Thank you. And you have a great night too, honey.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get off of here, sis, because I'm at 17%. So let's say our last words. Say your last words. Lord, that sounded wrong.
Are you trying to kill me over?
No, baby, I gotta have you around.
You all have a good night. Sleep tight.
Yep.
SG, if you feel like you need to go, then go to the hospital. But I hope you feel a little better.
Yes. Yes. Me too.
I wish I had magic words to take it all away for you. Or
Me
some
too.
sort of healing powers or something. Maybe people can start laying off of you a little bit. I mean, I know people are always going to make their small remarks, but let's just hope and pray they're not as nasty.
Yeah.
I'll say a prayer for
SG
everybody.
hasn't even been able to go live. Just lay off. Lay off.
Yeah.
It's old.
Let her have her damn community post as long
Anyway.
as she's happy.
Yeah.
And you, I love
Hugs and
you.
love, SG. I love you,
I'll
my
talk to you in a
friend.
little bit.
Of course. I gotta let my phone charge up a little bit. It's crazy. You
Okay,
know how
that's
that
fine.
goes, girl.
You know where I'll be.
And speaking of that, I'm gonna get off of here and order from Amazon. I've got 7 days of free shipping, so
Oh,
I'm gonna
you got
order
money
me
to
a
buy
charger.
shit though?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about something. Oh,
Well,
yes. As soon as my phone
charge.
charges, I gotta be. Yeah. So it's very good news, and you'll love it. And everybody, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for all your support, and we will see you guys later.
Hit the
Honey,
like
peace
button.
out. Hit the like button. Love you.